Aly Dosdall for We Are Memory Keepers, and today I'm going to share a fun project with you using the Ruler Studio collection. This collection is great. They're fun vintage style folding rulers that you can use to make frames or photo displays or decor projects. So today I'm going to show you how to make a Ruler Studio star clock. So we're going to start with using the 9-inch ruler. They come in different sizes, 6-inch, 9-inch, and 12-inch. So what we're going to do is just start folding it out into a star shape, and you'll use 2 of the rulers and then fold. So we're going to do 2 just to create a V shape there, and then fold this way actually. So you're just basically doing the star shape that you learned in elementary school with the 5 points. And we'll just keep folding this out and creating V shapes and finish back at the top. Okay, so now I'm going to grab the foam circles that come with the collection, and we're going to just pop one of those on in between these rulers so it will stay secure. Okay, now if you want to, you can go back in, and I recommend putting some foam circles in between all of those so that the star keeps its shape when it's hanging on your wall or up on your shelf. But I'm not going to take the time to do that now. I've got one already set here with foam circles in shape, so it stays in shape. So now what we're going to do is you're going to take a piece of pattern paper, or you could use decorative poster board, and you're going to put your shape or your ruler right on top, and we're just going to trace the shape on the inside of the star with a pencil. Then you're going to do the same thing with a piece of chipboard, or you can use cardboard or just like a cereal box, because you need something kind of stiff to hold sturdy the clock pieces. So we'll just place this right on top again and just trace with the pencil. And then when you go to cut out, I recommend, I guess you can see better on here, but I recommend cutting just outside of that shape so that you have enough to layer over to the center of the ruler so it stays on nice and secure. Now I've already gone ahead and cut my pieces for this clock. So now we're going to go ahead and adhere the pattern paper on top of the chipboard. Okay. All right, and then what you're going to do, I've already done it here, but what you're going to do is just measure with the ruler into the center of your paper and use either a craft knife or some kind of a hole punch to punch a hole. And you'll want to make sure that that hole is wide enough for your clock pieces to fit inside from the back to the front. Now, in order to get this piece stuck onto the rulers, because we've got different levels, different heights of rulers here, I've used the foam circles and just kind of added, a fewer to the higher places and more foam circles to the lower places so that the piece of cardboard fits perfectly on there so it's nice and level. So I'm going to go ahead and I've put them on and taken off the backing so they're sticky and ready to go. And I'm just going to place that right on there. Okay, so now you can see where this is going. That's going to be pretty. Okay, so what we're going to do is grab our clock parts, and you can buy a clock kit from a craft supply store or a hobby supply store. There are a lot of online buying options. I would recommend purchasing one that has a hook for hanging on the back, because that's the easiest way to hang up your clock once you're finished. So you're going to place a couple of foam squares on the front of this clock piece, so that will hold it in place once you put it on your clock. And there's a post in the center, and you're just going to stick that right into the center, making sure that you've got your clock standing up straight and that your hanger on the back is also standing up straight. And then you'll just press those foam squares in so they stay nice and secure. Now you're going to do your clock pieces, and I recommend, let me move this so you can see what I've done. I've lined them up in order so I know exactly which is coming first, and your kit should have all of that in it so you know exactly what you're doing. Another tip I have for you is when you buy your clock parts, your clock kit, make sure that the hands of your clock will fit right inside that space and can move around freely, because otherwise they'll hit the rulers and get stuck in there. So just make sure you've got the right size. That means you'll want to measure ahead of time. Okay. All right, so once you've got the hands of your clock back onto the post there, You can decorate this a little bit. This is from my daughter's room, so I'm just going to put a few of these little die-cut ephemera pieces from the Flower Girl collection, kind of just to frame the center a little bit. And I've got some glue dots on the back of these to stick them on. And you can make this any size you want. You can make it any shape you want. You could do a heart, you could do a circle shape, you could do triangle, rectangle, anything that has an inside where you can put your clock pieces. You can see back here, I've got a diamond shape clock that I did from my craft room that's got Treasure Every Day on it, and it's got some diamond die cuts, and so you can really do anything you want. You can add photos inside there and make it into a nice gift for grandma or grandpa. So there's just a lot of options. So thanks for joining me. I'm Aly Dosdall for We Are Memory Keepers.